You know, some places don't show up on maps for a reason. I was just looking for peace, a mental break. I signed up for this natural sleep therapy retreat in Oregon. Sounded like a dream. No phones, no clocks, no pressure, just silence, fresh air, and rest. It was called Pinewood Hollow. They only accepted 6 participants per month. I was one of them. Alexis, 26, burned-out graphic designer from Seattle. I arrived after a 3-hour drive through the mountains. GPS stopped working halfway. Eventually, I saw a handmade wooden sign nailed to a tree. Pinewood Hollow, heal in sleep. There were 6 cottages nestled in a semicircle among tall pine trees, all facing a bonfire pit. An old woman greeted us with a gentle smile. "I'm Mora. I'll be guiding your rest." Each of us got our own tiny cabin. Mine was cottage 6, quaint, no locks, just a bed, candle, journal, and old mirror. The rules were strange, though. No talking after sunset, no lights, and never, ever leave your cabin once darkness falls. They said the forest is alive with energy at night, healing energy. I chalked it up to hippie nonsense. Night 1. I slept like a baby. First time in months I didn't wake up anxious. Night 2. I woke around 2 a.m., paralyzed. Eyes open. Couldn't move, couldn't scream. In the corner of my cabin, near the mirror, stood a figure, 7 feet tall, wearing a deer skull. Antlers scraped the ceiling. He didn't move, just stared. His eyes were black holes. The candle had gone out, but I saw him clearly. And then, as suddenly as he appeared, he vanished. Next morning I asked the others. One guy, Brian, nervously whispered, "I saw it too. Antlers. Tall. Didn't blink." Mora overheard us. Her expression didn't change. She just said, "The forest tests your mind. Don't fight it. Surrender." Night 3. I refused to sleep, but around 3 a.m., my eyes gave in. This time I dreamed I was being dragged by my feet in the forest, roots wrapping around my ankles, voices chanting in reverse. I woke up outside, lying in the grass. No memory of walking out. Others were cracking too. Brian had scratches on his chest. Melanie wouldn't speak, just stared at the trees for hours. And then people started disappearing. Day 5. Only 3 of us left. We tried leaving, packed our bags, followed the road out. But after walking for 3 hours, we ended up back at the cabins. The same road, the same twisted tree with a broken branch. Time didn't exist there. Our watches spun wildly. The sun set faster than it should have. I found a dusty guest book in Mora's cottage. Names of previous guests, dozens of them, crossed out in red, except 6, including ours. Final night. I stayed awake, covered the mirror, plugged my ears, but he came anyway. This time I heard his voice, low, like gravel and wind. "You resist, but you're already rooted." The walls melted. The bed dissolved into dirt. My hands sunk into the floor. He stepped closer. His eyes weren't eyes anymore. They were holes into the forest itself. I screamed, but no sound came, just pine needles falling from my mouth. I passed out. I woke up buried, actual dirt in my nose and mouth. Gasping, I clawed my way out, screaming, only to realize I was back in Cottage 6. Everything normal. Except, on the mirror, someone had written, "She sleeps with the roots now." I was alone. No Mora, no cabins, just my cottage, in the middle of a foggy forest. And at night, the forest breathes, and he watches.